And this is it, guys. This is like the second best day of the week
Yes.
because tomorrow is I'm not buyer pass. Tonight is buyer pass. Tomorrow's new comic book day. Mr. Perry Comics, how are you doing tonight, sir?
I'm doing pretty good, you know. It's Tuesday, man. You know, I've been enjoying myself. I got a little surprise from John yesterday. That was pretty cool, you know. But yeah, I'm just enjoying myself. We got some comics. Hopefully, I'll be able to go to the comic shop tomorrow. I'm thankful that we were spared this week because that hurricane, man. I know you were freaking out about it.
Man, well, to be honest, I was crapping bullets big time. And thank God it did not hit us. Not yet. I mean, we're gonna get something though.
Are we? Because it's Tuesday night and I haven't seen rain. You know, when
Man,
is it coming?
we'll find out. Either go to weatherchannel.com or
Yeah.
do something, but something's gonna happen. We're gonna get some rain, or I'm waiting. I'm just waiting.
Or no
So,
mañana sí.
but we're gonna have John Comics with Kids filling in for Edwin. Edwin's taking a day off. Maybe next week too. He's just taking care of some things, so we'll just leave it at that. But CTT is always going to be there. So
Rest in peace, CTJ.
oh yeah.
Oh
It was
man.
just there goes Perry doing his thing, man.
No.
It's not the same. Perry don't do that. So
No.
guys, PTT will strong. He's just taking a little time off. He's got some stuff to do, and we'll leave it at that. But of course, we have our member John Comics with Kids. He's jumping on shortly. He's picking up Kate.
He's in the principal's office.
He's in the principal office. Yeah, man, for sure. But man, thank God this hurricane didn't hit us that hard. But I want to say thank you to everyone that's been sending me messages. I'm pretty sure you've been getting messages too, saying you guys are right. We're fine, and I just feel sorry to the islands. Bahamas got
Bahamas got wrecked. They just got
destroyed,
plummeted.
man.
Oh, yeah.
There's no other way of saying it, man. I was just watching some of these videos and 25 feet of water, dude. I mean, that is like bizarre. And
that's a lot of water.
Man, that's gonna be a lot of stinking water too, man. I don't want to imagine what's in that stuff. But I just hope everyone's doing okay now at the storm past Bahamas. Please, guys, in Bahamas, take care, and hope everyone is well. I just send out big prayers. The whole community is sending out prayers too to you guys. All right, let's take a look at the chat, man. Let's see what's going on here on this Tuesday night on Buyer Pass. We got Jeff Comic 813. What is going on? He's okay. He's a Tampa boy.
Oh yeah.
Boat Right Family and Comics. He's all right, thank God. From heroes to icons in the house. Ruben Nieves in the house. Fire Davis Comics in the house. Poor Mike, the comic collector, not the comic book collector. Snizzle Pop in the house. Wow. Snizzle, finally, you're in the house hanging out with us. Unruly and Simeon. What is going on, man? See Carolina Chris.
Ooh, 6.
Chris?
Oh man,
Six,
better
man.
do them dishes.
That's how you know we watch our stuff.
Oh yeah, man. Yo, when he had that video of him and he was outside, he's like, "Where's Chris? Better get inside. Stop reading them damn comic books." I was dead. I was showing everybody that video.
Yo, he is so cool, man. When he went to, he was just walking around, ran into the kids at the table. He had a bunch of books in his hand. Well, he was telling them about the books and stuff like that. So that was pretty neat, man. Stay Puff 1983 in the house. Spillman Comics in the house. What is going on? I collect a lot in the house. What is up, everyone? Andy Alberts in the house. All right, guys. So this is it, man. This is Buyer Pass. Every Tuesday, 8 o'clock is the place to be. And we thank you all for hanging out. We're waiting for John Comics with Kids. He'll be on shortly.
He's old. It takes him a little bit to get going, you know?
It takes me a lot to get going just to wear a hat and a t-shirt, man. Because I'm old too. But guys, from
Latino gang.
Yeah, let's put that up. Let's actually throw that up.
He's in Mexico, man.
Yeah, support him, man. He's actually a cool homie. He's been texting me over the weekend. He was telling me, how good that good shows that we do, and he was asking what time the show come on. I was like, in 1 minute we're going live, so he pops up now. So
international,
pretty dope, man. Pretty dope. It's the community is great, And again, we thank you all for the prayers. And we're doing fine. The hurricane did not hit us, but it looks like John Comics with Kids did pop up. Let's see if he's there. Bam!
There he is.
He's getting ready. He's getting.
Make sure you have pants on.
Hurricane John.
Hurricane John.
We just got hit by the storm by John.
I'm dropping fire in here.
Oh man.
Breaking.
We got Andy all the way from England. How's it
England
going, man?
in the house, man.
All right, people in the chat. Sorry. Hello, folks in the chat. I'm tired.
How was the first day of school?
It was good. It was good. No,
Heck yeah, man.
it's just long, and I had to run by the post office because I grabbed the wrong boxes from the auction, so I have to now like rebox everything for the sale, you know, from the auction. So if you bought a book from me, I'm very sorry. It might just be a day or two, and then I'll get them out. So I'm sorry, but they're gonna go priority and get all your money's worth.
Go do your homework.
I don't have homework. All my homework's for him.
Oh, okay.
All right, you go.
That's funny.
Get out of here. Always trying to, just like me, always trying to hone in on somebody else's show.
They want to watch you play some Warcraft.
Dude, that's genetics right there.
Oh,
All right, man. Yo, thank you for accepting the invite, coming out and hang out with us once again.
Yeah. This is one of my favorite shows of the week. I love the triple threat. I'm sorry Edwin can't be here, so you know, I'm just awesome. It's awesome to be able to hang out on this show. This is one of the best and most informative shows for what to get each week, I gotta say. And my wife should hate this show because of how much it's costing me each month.
John is always doing the girls' homework.
It's been hitting my pockets too. Let me tell you, I do my pre-orders, but then I go out Wednesday and buy books where I shouldn't. But you know what? You gotta do the homework. If you're gonna do a show, you need the books and you gotta read, man. Gotta read.
That's always my favorite comment on one of my videos for my picks. They're like, "I thought it was a light week until I watched your video." Thanks, man.
Yo, but that's what we do, man. When you come out to the show, we talk about books and stuff that you might want to pick up or maybe add to your pool list. That's totally up to you. But you know what? You put your money where your mouth is.
Yep.
And
Right
we'll leave it at that. So we're gonna kick it off. Let's start with read of the week from last week, guys. Do you have a read of the week? Let's start off with John.
Oh crap! Go to me first. I just got in your house here.
Okay, let's give him a break. All right, Perry.
Go to me last. Yeah.
All right. How about this? I didn't go to the comic book shop for the first time last week all year. My first week, not the LCS. So this week I gotta go. I gotta play catch up. I'm like Rod. I'm behind on my reading. You know.
Finally, someone's with me.
Finally.
Man. All right, I'll tell you my read of the week. It had to be Transformers issue 11.
Oh,
I'm telling you. I was debating. It was Absolute Carnage or Transformers, and then I sat there and I looked at both the books. Transformers, man. When that last page, when Megatron he's spray painting the new logo for the Decepticons and he just flips it over, I was like, that's it, man. If you're not reading Transformers, man, find a way to read it, either digitally if you don't want to buy the book. It's hot. It really is a good book right now.
Oh,
so,
man. Ruben said, I seen White Whale Alec at my LCS today in Longwood, Florida. Oh, man, you messed up. I want to talk to White Whale. I'm going to start creeping outside, lurking outside the bushes in the shop now.
Oh, the Acme Comic Store in Longwood. That's no store, man. That's a museum. I did a video. It's up on my channel, guys. If you want to take a tour of that place, that's not a store. That's a museum. You'll get lost for hours.
Oh, man, that's funny.
He's worried that his shop won't have the books for this week. That FedEx pushed him, a day or two.
Oh man,
because he was saying that FedEx closed for a day this week or something, Monday or something.
Oh, because of the hurricane, I'm assuming. Or no, Labor Day too. Or no?
Oh yeah,
Labor Day.
Maybe.
Yeah, who knows?
All right. Poor Mike said,
I'm just going to go cheap then. I'll probably say The House of X was my read of the week last week. I really loved it. It was great. I mean, I read a bunch, but the truth is I was catching up. So the books that I liked the most were like a week away. Like this one was from 2 weeks ago. It was hilarious and like deep. Like there were some deep thoughts. and I enjoyed this as well. But those are like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
This one was last week.
Very cool.
Okay, cool.
And still this might be cover of the month. I don't. This is crazy. This absolute carnage, man wolf carnageized. I keep staring at this thing. It's nuts.
Oh man.
Yeah, man, that first book was so freaking good, man. Issue 2 was good, not better than the first one though.
No, not better. Yeah,
That's why I had to pick Transformers. But all right, guys, so let's kick it off with I know John is a Marvel fan. We know that, guys. And I know there's a book out there that I know he's gonna buy it. I know he is.
yeah. My book of the week. The first thing I'm gonna read after book club's book. Yeah, Old Man Quill, baby.
There it is, man. I guess we'll start off with Marvel then. How about that?
Oh, hey, I thought that's what you just said. I was just following you.
All right, yeah, that's what we do. All right, kick it off, John.
Well,
Old Man
thanks
Quill.
to you reminded me what's coming out this week, so I was able to kind of be like, oh yeah, that's coming out. That's coming out. That's coming out. Immortal Hulk, definitely. That's going to be a continually great read. If your name's not Perry. So that one, and then I really want to know what happens now in House of X4. I really, really, really want to know what happened after that huge explosion at the end of last week. So looking forward to that. And what else? I think those are my big 3. Bing, bang, boom.
That's
I'm sorry. You said Old Man Quill, Immortal Hulk. What was the third one?
House of X.
Oh, House of X. Okay.
Yes.
Is Invisible Woman coming out this week too? I might need to grab that one too.
Is that the Alex Frost? Because I've seen this cover of Alex Frost with like Invisible Woman, and it was such a beautiful cover.
Then maybe that is. Then maybe that's one more that I got to grab.
Because I know Fantastic Four issue 14 comes out this week. But
Okay.
It's supposed to be like a retelling of their origin story.
Yeah. There's a few of those going. I'm trying to cut back. It's hard.
Fantastic
we
Four.
get
does
it. You know,
come
they
out
went to
this week.
space. They went into space. Some stuff happened in space. They came back. Boom, they got powers. You know? You know it. Come on.
I did not know that. Thanks for teaching me.
Spoiled it for you, Rod.
Somebody's saying there's a new Black Widow coming out, which I'm gonna be a hard pass on me for that one. I don't need more books.
It's her year one, her origin story.
Yes.
It's so hard though, man. It's so hard.
If it was Old Woman Widow, I might read it.
Old Black Widow.
Well, that sounds like a very different comic.
Oh, man.
Oh, my
Oh,
Lord.
man.
It's about an old African American woman whose husband died.
Oh, man. You're right. That actually sounds right.
Oh man. Wait, what's up to Running Deer Publishing in the house? What's going on?
Hey.
Bear Island in the house, man.
Hey.
What's up, guys?
I'm picking up a Marvel book.
Stop laughing, my cheeks hurt, man. All right.
See, I think I'm picking up 2 Marvel books this week.
Hey, that's good for you.
Yeah, I'm going to be picking up that Immortal Hulk because I've been picking them up. So I'm like, you know what? I just need issues, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then I have the rest. So I can
Nice.
just binge read to catch up. So I'm up to date.
So just need one trade and then you're good.
Yeah, I just need the next trade for issue, the second trade, and then I could
If
just binge
only
read.
we did a show where we gifted people trades, maybe we could take care of that for you.
Hey, if anybody wants to get on the show, just go ahead and send me the trade.
And
Boom,
we're
we get
gonna
an
make
instant
Harry
invite.
read a second trade of Immortal Hulk.
Oh my god.
And then that Eric Larson, the Amazing Spider-Man, Big Home Spider-Man. Because look, I was enjoying Life Story, and that was like a mini. I'm like, all right, well, I'm not really into ASM or anything, and there's like Symbiote and City at War and all that stuff. So I'm like, all right, a new Spider-Man book to pick up. Let me give it a shot. Let me see if it's good.
You should be reading the new Spider-Man run now by Nick Spencer. It's been good. I mean, but
I've been reading what's it called, Life Story, and that just wrapped up.
Yep.
So, I enjoyed that one.
I heard the
Everybody-
finale was great.
Your
Yeah.
boy Chip Zdarsky.
mhm,
That's very reading Daredevil. No,
mhm.
maybe if it comes out in Braille.
Gonna put him on
it is.
timeout, man.
Oh man,
There it is. John's got it. He knows a thing or two.
I just need to get the 70s, 80s, and 90s, and then I'll be ready. Like a bad radio station, the 70s, 80s, and 90s.
Tune
Oh,
in
man.
to John Comics with Kills was the late night 70s, 80s music show.
All your favorite tunes from before Perry was alive.
All right, guys, my book for Marvel. You already mentioned House of X, Immortal Hulk. Old Man Quill, that's John's book. But I'm picking up Conan the Barbarian and Punisher issue 15. Those are my books, man. Conan is so dope, man. And there's always debate either Savage or Conan, and Conan is dope. Conan right now has got to be number one before all of them. So
I think it
that's
works.
where I'll leave it at. So any more Marvel books? How about the chat? What books you picking up from Marvel? Leave a comment right there.
Some folks are shouting out little books here and there. What did I miss? Sorry. There were some jokes about Daredevil, but that's not this week.
No Daredevil this week, man.
No Daredevil this week or next week.
I get to read Daredevil tomorrow. Gotta get my pre-order box in. I can't wait.
Oh boy.
Ooh, man.
Graham Cracker?
I'm actually from DCBS Services.
DC.
That's where I do my pre-order from. But Graham Cracker is a good one.
No Midtown?
Anyway, we're talking about we're gonna jump into either Indies or DCs. Where you want to go with this?
I can swing either way.
Oh man. I can't even.
I only got one, and I promise you nobody else on this panel.
One DC book?
Yeah, and only one, and I'm the only one picking it up. Nobody else in this whole chat's probably picking it up.
What is it, deceased?
I think that's the opposite of what I'm saying.
Oh, no.
I'm the only guy not picking that up. I just sold my 2 copies at the auction this last weekend.
Don't worry, you'll get a trade.
Yeah, right. It's Lois Lane number 3, suckers.
Yeah, I knew he's getting it. There's no doubt. I saw that and I was like, "Yep, that's John's book."
I like old men and Lois Lane
and young women.
That sounds really
like
bad. It could sound worse.
Oh, man.
Hey, I had to say that I'll be 43 and my wife will. I think I got her by 12 years, so I guess I love young women too. Or she loved older wine, should I say?
Whenever we bring up old men and young women, Rob's like, "Did you know that I bagged a young woman?"
I went the other way, Rod. I'm the jailbait.
Me too.
All right, hey.
Mine's is 6 years my senior.
Mine is 5.5. Now
there you go.
Along with Perry.
All right. Yo, more people in the chat, man. We got Zen Manga in the house. What's going on? C.3 Comics. What's up? Tacoma Comics. Haven't seen Tacoma in the house for a while. He's in here, man, hanging out with us.
Hanging and banging.
All right, man.
Down to Santa Monica. Well, since we're talking about DC books,
yes.
I'm going to be picking up that Deceased, A Good Way to Die. That Matina cover for Deathstroke looks bananas.
Is this the one that has the cover?
The Conjuring?
Something else. The one with Big Barda and Mr. Miracle?
Yeah, that's the A cover.
Are they in it?
I'm not sure. I know it's supposed to be a whole new team of people that are not from the original Deceased that are going to be trying to fight to get a cure or to stop it from happening.
Damn it.
So
I want more books to pick up.
Don't do it, John. I'll just show you the cover. How about this, John? How about
Peer
we
pressure.
do this for you?
Peer pressure.
There it is.
Oh, there it is. That's a nice cover.
I don't want that.
That's
that's the movie variant.
Yeah. Look at the Matina.
The one with Big Barda, and she's like holding she's pulling Mr. Miracle out of the dregs, and she's just like wailing with her like weapon.
That's the A cover.
Cool.
Yeah, that A cover is pretty cool.
Wasted Paper says C3 Comics. Loving you, buddy. You and I, we just became simpatico right now. That with just 2 words in caps.
Wasted Paper.
Language,
that's a good name for a show. Like bad books, we just call it Wasted Paper.
There you go.
Oh my god.
Done.
Oh man.
Okay, I just found my cover. I'm trying to find my regular price cover for this show. I wasn't ready. I'm ill prepared as usual.
You're doing great, sir. You're doing great. So he already knocked out Lois Lane and
DT's A Good Way to Die.
And then there's one out there. I'll throw mine. I'm not a fan of Harley Quinn, but that Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy issue 1 of 6, I'm gonna give it a shot, guys. I'm gonna pick it up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna try it.
I like the Midtown. Out of all of them, the Midtown store exclusive, I thought was the nicest one.
Yeah, there's some great covers. I don't know. It's hard to say. I'll stick with the looking here. I just like the one with Harley Quinn up front. I'll stick with that.
It's weird because the covers are supposed to be connecting, but they don't connect. They completely overlap, and it just looks weird. It looks like they messed it up.
Yeah, well, it's
Andy, we
one of
didn't get
those
to Independence
things.
yet.
Oh man.
Oh man! All right, no, another one I'm looking forward to is that Batman versus Ra's al Ghul, which is going to be a 6-part miniseries that's going to be written and drawn by Neil Adams. Even though he's a d-bag,
Yes.
even though he's really rude in person, he's got some good artwork.
He really is.
Yeah, he was a complete jerk to me.
He definitely rubs some people the wrong way. I've never spoken to him or anything.
How does someone come up to you and give you a compliment and you correct them on their compliment? What?
I don't know, Perry. What did you go up to him and to Neil Adams and went, and he probably said, "F you, Perry."
Look, I went up to the guy. I'm like, hey, I'm not gonna buy anything because it's completely overpriced, but I wanted to shake your hand. It's nice to meet like a living legend. And he's like, I'm not a legend. I'm an icon. I'm like, all right.
He probably
So
put you in your place.
you told him to his face that everything was overpriced?
No, I didn't tell him that part. I looked down and I was like,
Okay.
this guy is
I
off
thought
his
you
rocker.
said, I walk up to this guy and say, hey, your crap's overpriced, but I want to shake your hand. I'd have been
I like his work, I enjoy his work and what he's done for the industry, but I'm like, all right, pump your brakes.
You're a tough guy to please, man.
Hey, I try to give the guy a compliment, and he just like completely like, oh man, I don't want to get into it. But no, I'm definitely gonna be picking that book up. It looks like a cool book, so I'm interested.
I got it here. It's on my list. I got that on my list, and I'm also gonna be picking up Batman, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles issue 5 or 6 of this third run that's going on. I figure, you know what? It's been okay. I think I didn't read the first series. I read the second one, and the second one was good. So I'm going to finish it out. I mean, it's only 2 more issues left, so I'm going to give it a shot, man.
Snizzle Pop said it cost $10 to shake his hand.
Whoa.
Dude, I bought him a $5 book to sign, and he's like $50. I'm like, get out of here. Get out of here. The book was like torn apart. I'm like, oh, it's the first Neil Adams cover. Let me get it signed.
It's what the market will bear. People are paying it, so whatever. It's hard to argue with it. The dude had a line every time I walked by his booth at WonderCon.
Oh yeah, he was empty when I went. I got to get him because he goes to my LCS, I guess like once a year, and he does 1 free signature. So I got to get him when he goes there.
Yeah, for sure. I think
slacking.
I think Rob Liefeld did that recently at an LCS near me.
Just don't bring Deadpool 47.
Yeah, or the True First, or whatever the facsimiles.
The facsimiles.
Oh God, no. Let's see. Let's jump back in the chat, guys. If you don't mind, 1 second. Ben Compton in the house. What's going on? E. Ortiz in the house. What's up, brother? He actually had a comment. He said that Neil Adams was very nice to his wife. So that was pretty neat. Here it is right here. That's the comment.
You're right, E. Ortiz. He has an entire section at a con. You're right. He doesn't have a booth.
Yeah, like 4 booths.
It's kind of a big deal, man.
I was looking at his original art. It was like $15,000. My girlfriend's like, let's just go somewhere else.
All right. I collect a lot. It's saying Doomsday Clock, the book that would never end, which is in my pre-order list. Is coming.
Is it number 11?
11. Yeah, so it's the second to last.
Still one more.
One more.
It's been going on forever, and it just better end up good. That's all I gotta say. I want to see more Dr. Manhattan. Is what I want to see.
Do you?
All right.
I'm gonna pick up the trade because I want to read it. Everyone keeps talking. I have a couple issues. I have the first 4, and then I think I picked up another one for the cover, the All-Star cover, which I think is issue 9. Okay. But I want to pick up the trade just so I can sit down and binge read it because I don't even remember. I read the first 2. I don't even remember it.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like Immortal Hulk, where you forget about it and then you go back to it whenever you want. But
he's not going to understand that analogy. I'm just telling you right now. The second you said Immortal Hulk, he's like, what?
Huh?
What?
Oh,
but
man.
all right.
So, another Deathstroke issue 47, which the A cover looks kind of cool with Deathstroke, and it looks like he's about to kill Jericho. And then we got the B cover, which looks like Deathstroke has a whole new. Deathstroke's dead, so there's someone else as Deathstroke. So they have like
Spoiler.
this whole new costume, and I'm just like, just cancel the series at this point. You know? I don't like it. I don't like the costume. I'm still gonna buy it. I hope the story's good. If the story's good and it could keep me entertained, I'll keep it on. But if not, I think I might drop it this week.
All right. So we're done with Marvel. We're done with DC, guys.
I think.
So, and now that you mentioned Deathstroke, let's switch it up real quick. Let's talk about our best variant cover. So you mentioned Deathstroke. That's why I want to throw that out there right now. So that year, the villain cover. Oh my God, Deathstroke is. I just gotta pull it up here, guys. If you don't mind, give me 1 second. I just love it, man. Let's see here if this works.
Well, I got
cover,
3
man.
covers. Yeah, I don't like the new costume.
I like it. It's different, you know.
I know. Make it a new series. Make it a
Well,
new character.
Just wanted to show that off. So, what's your book? Your favorite cover?
I have 3 favorite covers this week.
Oh
Are we
Lord!
skipping indies? We're going straight to covers.
All right, I guess.
We'll do covers and then we jump to indies. Because indies is gonna be probably a long night, man.
Okay. My cover is Die issue 7, dude. The variant. Oh, look at that thing, dude, with like the crazy god up in the sky and his eyes are burning. It's like, oh my God. That is insane. Die issue 7, the variant, is my cover of the week. I'm buying both. It's the only book I've ever put on my pull list to get both covers. And that cover is going to be fire.
Yeah, that is a dope cover, man. That is. I was looking at those Die covers and I said, man. And it was kind of hard to pick. And I was leaning towards Die. I'm not going to lie. But then I was like, well, I know you like Die. I'm going to pick something a little different. I don't want to touch that because then we'd be here like, I got Die cover and I got Die cover too. So I said, no, sir. So, oh, man.
Oh, Ruben. He wanted to know what my LCS was. Well, since John put me in timeout, my comic spot is in Riverview, Florida. What the hell is none of my messages going through? You know?
I was wondering how long it would take for him to notice. I put Terry Gaming in 300 seconds.
Man. Well, that is my my new channel. I'm gonna put all my gaming content and stuff on there. So when I'm live streaming,
man.
that way I don't overload my regular channel.
Yeah, I saw that gaming thing pop up. I said, "Oh man, this guy, man, he's man."
Anything I can do to put him in timeout. I can't put the wrenched version in timeout, but I can put the non-wrenched version.
You log into my regular account.
All right, comics misexplained in the house. What's going on?
I do agree. The Frizen cover for Killing Children, it would be a close second. Yeah.
Right,
well,
sweet.
if we're speaking Marvel DC covers, I want to go with that Matina cover for.
Oh, sorry, I
to
couldn't pick an indie.
Oh, I don't know because we didn't start indies yet, but I don't know.
I think I'm ready. Finish
go
your
with indies?
cover,
I thought he was saying the
indies.
favorite cover, just regular price cover.
Period.
Yeah, I just got that Deathstroke. That's mine, and that was it. So
I got a Deathstroke. Oh man. Oh man. What were we doing again?
we're jumping to indies, unless John, you got any more covers or best regular price variant, either Marvel, DC, or indie, man.
That image. It would have to be the Die. I love the Frizen cover that Misexplained shouted out to. I'm hoping to get that book too.
Good luck.
All right. It's nice to see the whole chat or communicating and talking to each other. I see Snizzle Pop, Comics Misexplained. They're talking and great minds. That's pretty dope. So you guys, if you haven't subscribed to their channels, feel free to click their names and hit subscribe, man. Everyone in the chat are great people in the community. So not only them, but us right now. So if you like what you're watching, hit the like if you want. If not, you know what to do. We'll be keeping going now. Let's talk about indie comics. Let's talk about the indies, guys. I know Perry's been all day. I want to talk about indies. John, I know you're picking up something.
I'm doubling down on Die, that's for sure. Getting both of those. And then I'm getting the book club is the Something's Killing the Children. That's going to be our book club book tomorrow night if you're on with Alec and I, and hopefully he gets his books. And then we're going to be joined by Tacoma Comics, I believe, in the chat. I think he's still here. Going to join us to talk Something's Killing the Children, which looks insane.
Nice. Pretty dope. You're going to have a good book to talk about. We got Tacoma Comics. You can't go wrong right there, man. You cannot go wrong with that. Sure. Oh, we got Ruben Guzman in the house. All right, what's going on, sir? Superpower review in the house. He said, "What's up, my dudes? What's going on, man?" And everyone's hanging out with us. And if I forgot you, if I didn't mention you, I apologize. The chat is just going by real quick. So
I don't think he didn't do it on purpose. Oh man,
I'm trying, guys. I got a bad eye. It's been bothering me the last few days. But you know what? The eye's not going to stop.
He's got to go find his glasses again.
He's got to find his glasses,
oh, wait a minute.
Where's his glasses at? There it is. He's an intellectual.
Okay, guys.
I don't know where mine are. I'd have to go get up and go get mine if I was going to get mine.
All right, so already John is going to get Something is Killing Children, issue number 1. I'm going to, and Die number 7. We already discussed that, guys.
Heck yeah.
I'm going to pick up Berserker Unbound, issue number 2.
Yeah,
and
I enjoyed that.
Mike Diodato, that artwork is fantastic, man. I have
the
to
A and the B cover I'm getting. I like the B cover. The B cover looks pretty cool. I wish they would have kept it a virgin, but the story looks really cool. I want to see what's happening with this freaking caveman guy in like modern day time. Like what the hell is about to go down? It looks like it could get really crazy. Really like he's just gonna start killing. Because the moment someone sees that guy like that walking around with weapons, they're gonna call the police. The police are gonna show up in an instant, or maybe 45 minutes, depending how long it takes them to get there. And then it's just gonna go crazy from there.
Oh man, it's gonna be a great book. It's only 4 issues, guys. So if you didn't pick up the first one, try to. So issue 2 drops out tomorrow. Berserker Unbound. So it's a great read so far. I like what they're doing.
And it's 4 issues, but I feel like because the first issue kind of set it up for there to be multiple miniseries. So I feel like if this might go well, we might see a lot more of this character.
Once I get that trade, I will send it out to John Comics with Kids. That way he can read it. You'll like it. You'll like it. You really will like it. He reminds me of like Conan, pretty much what he reminds me of. And then it just, we'll find out tomorrow, what's going on. Is going to be the cool thing about it.
You, Jane.
Oh, I forgot. I'm probably going to get that Sea of Stars.
Yes.
Issue 3, the Jason Aaron. I'll have to, it's on, I'm on the fence on that one. So we'll see. But I'm thinking about it.
What's it about? A kid in space looking at stuff?
It's Finding Nemo in space.
Finding Nemo in space. Yeah,
it's a great read, man. You got the son, you got the kid, and
I like the first issue more than the second. So my worry is that it's going in a direction I'm not
you're teetering on the fence. Like,
it's good.
I'm going to get it. I just like the whole relationship with the dad and the father. So so that's the way I like it. I like
Carolina Chris is right there with us.
That's pretty cool. Running Deer Publishing said Berserker Unbound is like Conan meets Samurai Jack. And I love me some samurais, man. That's probably why I like this book.
Yep, there it is, man. There it is. And Comics for Blame in the house. What's going on, Comics?
Yep.
Do it, dude. All right.
Do it, dude.
Let's see here. All right, so we already knocked out Something is Killing the Children, Die, Berserker Unbound. And let's go ahead, Perry. I know you want to talk about it. Just get it out the way, man.
The Goon?
No, not that one.
I'm picking up the Goon. I'm picking up both covers. I like the Goon. The Goon's a fun book. It's a book that I don't see it coming up off my pull list just because it's consistent. I know I'm going to get a good book every time. But I think you're talking about Spawn 300, which I'm excited for. I'm just going to get the A cover. I might get the Spider-Man cover. I'm not sure. We'll see.
He's going to buy all of those.
What's the price tag on that one?
I think it's $7.99. But you look at Spawn though. Spawn's never an expensive book.
$7.99, guys.
And they don't really do a crap ton of covers for Spawn.
Rod and I had to buy Marvel 1000 last week.
Yeah,
we're still in debt.
Yeah, that hot toilet paper.
I'm trying to recover from that book.
Yeah, we could use it as toilet paper, maybe.
No, it's not.
It's
It's
not
not
like
that bad.
I'm
It was
not hating
that
on. No,
bad.
I enjoyed it. I did enjoy it.
It's not that bad, man.
But no,
Don't
I
listen
think
to
if
us.
you are gonna pick up Spawn, I would say go with maybe 1 or 2 covers, if that, if you're a Spawn fan. And then later on, there's gonna be more covers in like dollar bins or $2 bins.
I would even go less than that. I'd say unless there's a huge variant that you are just obsessed with, wait. Because I promise you, if you just want to read this book, they will be for sale later and they will be cheap.
I feel
There's
like the
gonna be a ton of them.
ASM homage cover might be one that might be a little bit
if you have
harder to
that
find.
one and you're a big Spawn fan, sure, yeah, buy that one.
Yeah.
But don't go. There's people that are going to buy every single cover right now at cover price.
Banana.
And you're gonna find them in the dollar bins. That's the thing.
You will. You legitimately will.
Because you could go to a convention, and I remember with Fantastic Four, the new run that's out right now. I didn't buy it. Then I go out to the convention, and I see all of them for $1, and I was like, "Well, it's a good thing. I'll pick up Fantastic Four, all of them."
Yep.
I only picked up 2, but I could have picked up.
Bueller picked up a bunch of Detective 1000s for like 25 cents.
Yeah, you get a scope and a major deal on those. And same with the Action 1000.
Yeah.
There's a question for you, Perry.
There we go.
She
Anyone
was
have a
asking- clue
what the current Spawn storyline is? Is it great that it's hitting 300, but is the story any good? So issues 296, 97, 98, 99, I guess, wrap up the entire first 300 issues. So you could get completely caught up, and then I believe it's going to start like this whole new story arc. And, pretty cool stuff. Better than Transformers. Better than Transformers.
Oh man, I don't know, guys.
Bio Mile.
Shots fired. Shots fired.
Bio Mile. It's better than Transformers.
I don't know.
Just note that information is coming from a man who says he doesn't like Immortal Hulk. So I'm just saying.
Hey, I didn't say I didn't like Immortal Hulk.
And Neil Adams crapped on you, so I don't know. Man.
That just tells me Neil Adams might be onto something.
Oh.
If you ever get a thumbs down on your channel, it's from Neil Adams. Just to
Man.
let you know.
I get a thumbs down. Even look, if I schedule a video, I get a thumbs down before it even goes up. I guess I have that impression on
me. I'm telling you, it's me every time.
I wouldn't doubt it.
You're gonna go into your analytics and it's gonna be like, wow, all my thumbs down come from Southern California. Weird.
Oh,
that
man.
is super weird.
Them damn Californians.
Right?
All right, so you already knocked off Spawn. I'm picking it up too, guys. So my list is shorter as we go here because they mentioned my books, and that makes it a lot easier for me to talk about because I can keep an eye on the chat. So that's what I try to do here too. But anyway, he did mention Goon. Goon is there too.
Yes.
Are you reading Goon, John?
I am not. I read the first issue and I liked it. I just didn't love. I'm not as interested as other people, and I don't have like a long connection to the character, so it's not like I've been reading it before. But we did the first issue for a book club, and I didn't dislike it. I just it just wasn't for me. I didn't feel like drawn to it.
Yeah. The second
and with all the
issue-
books I'm buying, it's like anything I can cut.
I feel you on that. No, the second issue is definitely better than the first, and then I think the third is better than the second, and the fourth. Well, no, the fifth was a little bit wonky, and the fourth was like okay, but it was like I enjoy Eric Powell's work. I'm gonna keep it on. I like it. Another book coming out this week is Samurai Grandpa.
Here it is.
Which I gotta say, it's a good book. I already read it. Definitely pick it up if you can. If your shop even has it, pretty good book. I enjoy it. I like samurai stuff. We got that coming out. We got Samurai Jack Lost Worlds coming out. We got Usagi Yojimbo coming out. We got a bunch of samurais coming out.
That's not the blind one, is it?
Usagi Yojimbo. No, he's not blind. He's Asian. Damn it, Rod.
John knows about the blind people. We love blind, action fighter superheroes.
That's because you and I wear a lot of glasses. We're basically there already.
You guys are into the old man stuff, yeah. Watch next year. It's gonna be you guys are into the walkers.
We start reading The Walking Dead.
The Walking Dead.
And then we realize it's not what we think it's going to be.
Wow. I wasn't ready for that one. But
Oh, man.
Oh, man.
Let's see. Anyone have a feeling of Luke Fox becoming the new Batman?
I don't know what that means. Did they recast Batman again? No more
For the
Pattinson?
movie? We're not getting Twinkle Boy?
I don't understand. Is that like hot news that I missed? I
I
mean, I'm behind on everything. I was at work.
I feel like I would have heard it by now. Maybe I didn't. Who knows?
Yeah.
Who's Luke Fox? Hey Siri, who's Luke Fox? She never listens to me, you know? She never listens to me.
All right. So while I researched that, you guys already mentioned Sea of Stars and Berserker Unbound. That was my pick. And Goon is out the window. We knocked off Indie. We knocked off Marvel. We knocked off DC. And actually, I want to run down. There's some not too many second or third prints out there, but Powers of X, no surprise. Issue number 1 is at third print right now. Angel issue number 2. I don't know. I never seen this book, but it's at third print. And no surprise, guys. Once in Future issue number 1, third print.
Which I like that third printing out of all of them. I think that cover work looks freaking fire.
And if you guys haven't read it, I think it's a good read. Like it's not a bad read. I enjoyed it a lot. I think I liked it more than what's the other fantasy one that's like hot right now? It's Revenant. I liked it more than Revenant. And I've got both issues of Revenant, so I'll probably be reading Once in Future, and maybe Revenant. I'll give one more issue, I think, to that one.
All right, I think Ruben Guzman saying Lucius Fox son in the comics.
So this is a comic book thing and an animated series.
Is it Revenant or Revere?
Revenant?
Revenant? What? Oh, Revenant. That's the one with the guy with the one leg? The chick with the one leg?
Oh, it's Reaver. That's
Reaver.
That's the one
yeah.
where it's like they get together as a team and
bit her
it's
penis
fantasy
off.
world.
Yeah, she bit the guy's wiener off.
Yeah, sorry, Reaver. My bad.
Reaver.
Yeah, Reaver's the one I'm only giving one more issue to, and then I might be done with it.
All right, sweet. Yeah, that I think Reaver, that chick with the teeth, she's freaking sick, man.
Yeah,
but
she's a horde for real.
I just think Reaver is not written well enough yet. I wanted them to really kill somebody in the last issue. I wanted them to go for broke and really push that story to do something that just crazy. Where you're like, oh, I didn't see that coming. But that moment never happened. All of Reaver issue 2, I was like waiting for something great to happen, and it just never did.
Oh man.
Yeah, Reaver 2, I was lost because like the first one, I was like, all right, you know what? This is dope. It reminds me kind of Doom Patrol type of thing, and Suicide Squad. And then issue 2, I read it, I'm like, where we at? And I was just.
I just wanted to feel like the story had real stakes and like something huge could happen. I was like, there's so many characters, there's so much going on. You really need to ground us in some significant emotion, and the best way to do that is just kill one of these guys right off the bat. And it was like, no, we're gonna just sort of like lazily go along. Hey, there's some fighting, but nobody's gonna die. It's no big deal. Like everybody's gonna win. Whatever. Just keep moving. Like, I was waiting for like something big. I wanted somebody to freaking die. And
you heard it here.
I kind of feel like if nobody dies in the third issue, I'm just gonna be done with it.
Oh man, is it ongoing? I feel like it is.
What is that?
Revere. It's ongoing, right?
I believe so. Yeah.
Okay.
It's not Revere, it's Reaver. Let's get it right.
It's there's Reaver, there's Revenant, and there's Resonant, and they're like so many damn. Can't keep
so
up.
Many Rees. So many Rees.
They need more old in the titles.
Oh man. Old Man Revenant. There you go.
Old Man Revenant. There you go. See, Old Man Reaver. I would read that.
Maybe you would enjoy Old Man Batman Who Laughs.
Don't they have that? Didn't they do like Old Lady Harley and some crap?
They did. Old Lady Harley.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That
Old
was
Lady
actually
Harley.
really good, though.
Hard pass. Sorry.
It was a very good book.
All right,
I didn't read it. I just sold it.
All right, man. So what's your spec book of the week, guys? What's your spec book, man?
My spec book of the week. Let's see.
Yo, chill, son. That's not even funny, man.
Let's go. Let's go.
Yo, man.
What are we picking up?
Oh man, I'm gonna say my spec book is gonna be Deceased, A Good Day to Die. That's gonna be my one book. I usually use an indie book, but I didn't this week. I figured I give Tom King a chance here.
Like spec is in read, or like it's gonna go up in value?
I think it's gonna go up and read, and value too.
As far as the book that I think I'll enjoy the most, I mean, obviously, Old Man Quill's way up there, but I would say probably House of X would probably be the book that I think I can almost guarantee I'll get a kick out of, just based on how good 3 was. The setup, I have a feeling it's going to be a big payoff in 4.
Maybe.
As far as spec value, it's got to be that Frizen cover for Something's Killing the Children. It's going to be that book's going to go. That book's going to hold some value. It's gonna spike up, and I think it'll be a number 1 that could go somewhere.
Yeah, and I agree. And I knew one of you guys will mention that book, so that's why I left it out. And I was like, I'll try out this A Good Day to Die.
Biggie Shaq in the chat.
The Comic Assassin is in the house. What's up, bro? What's going on, man?
How's it going, man? How's it going?
All right, so I think we've run down all the books. That was actually really fast. So
that's what she said.
I mean, spec book. Oh man, of the week, I would guess like to go up in value. Maybe that Spawn ASM cover. I feel like those homage covers they kind of retain value. And then I would go with read. I'm looking forward to reading Berserker #2 the most. I feel like that's going to be a pretty good read. Hopefully, I'll be sorely disappointed if it's not.
I think my only worry with the Spawn is it's not, the print run's going to be so high and the price value is already at $8. Like, how much higher is it going to go and stay? That's my only thought. If it was like
it's cool because this is the first time Capullo and McFarlane are drawing the inside since the 90s.
Yeah.
So that's something to look forward. I mean, freaking Capullo and freaking Todd McFarlane doing the interior work. That sounds awesome, And then McFarlane's writing it with Snyder. So I'm like, all right.
Can I throw out?
This is gonna be fire.
I know I've been spending a lot of time with Alex, so I'm now like the anti-joy equation part 2. And I don't mean to rob your joy.
Oh no.
But I will say, and this is from somebody with no knowledge. I just listen to people who have knowledge. And what I'm hearing is the comic Spawn is so much better when not written by Todd McFarlane. Kind of the same way that Deadpool got so much better when Rob Liefeld stopped writing it.
I mean, I guess you could say
and
that.
The worry is that McFarlane comes back and like ruins what several writers did really well.
I don't know. I feel like McFarlane's writing kind of dropped off because Image was taking off so much, and he's running that company. So how much effort can you put into a book? You're running a multi-million-dollar company, and now I feel like this is such an important, big issue that he's focused on it.
Maybe.
And then that's why he brought in Snyder to actually let's smooth things out. Let's get this going for the people. I'm hoping, man. Why are you gonna do this to me, John?
I love Biggie Shaq. He said John with the salt. So no, I'm saying literally, I have not read Spawn since issue like 11. That's how long ago I was reading Spawn. I just stopped. I didn't like it. I didn't like the idea. It never meant something to me, and I never read it when it was hot and it was like great. Same with Deadpool. Like I read it for Liefeld, and then I hear it got really great with other like Jerry Dugan, some other really good writers, and I just never cared for the character by then. I'm just basing it on what people are telling me, that the best writers were the ones that came in after for both Deadpool and Spawn and made them what they are today.
Okay.
That's what I hear. I'm hopeful that McFarlane's been involved with Spawn and editing and producing or whatever the whole way. Yeah. So I wouldn't be surprised if he's now like cued into what's making the character work. I'm just curious if anybody's worried that him coming back might not go the way everybody hopes.
I hope not.
Well, I picked up, I think it was issue 298, and I read it and I was just like, or either hot garbage or in between somewhere. But hey, if you like it, buy it. If you want to buy all the covers, feel free to buy all the covers too. And
I don't know. I think out of all the covers, I feel like if you want to invest in a cover, probably that ASM cover, the ASM 300, that homage might be one, because you could look at other ASM 300 homage covers that aren't as big as Spawn that are still selling for $20-$30.
Yeah. Well, and I know a lot of collectors like to get the whole set, and you look at how they did the 298, 299, 300, just like the ASM run. I think it's I know people were like making fun of it, like, come on, like it's not, but it's like that is iconic McFarlane, and this is going to be iconic McFarlane. I totally dig that, and I could see people slabbing all three and slabbing the other three and having like the the comparison.
As a Spawn fan, I don't want new covers for those. I wanted those homages.
Absolutely.
Like that's what you want if you're an actual fan of the series and of Todd.
Totally.
You're like, hell yeah, bring that out. Cover price? Heck yeah, dude.
Right. Yeah.
If it's cover price, then there you go. That's the whole thing, But actually, that was a great movie when John Leguizamo did it. I remember that movie. I think it was in 98, 99, around that.
Somewhere,
time.
yeah.
And that movie was well done. What they're doing now, I mean, Andy Alberts is talking about the movie. I enjoy that movie a lot. Dark.
I feel like it's going to come out soon because they just added Spawn to Mortal Kombat, which is coming out next year. So that's supposed to be like a big deal. People were losing their minds over that.
Well, they can lose their minds all they want. We'll find out one way or the other. Something's going to happen. Movies going to be dropping. But that was not a good. What? Bear Island? That was not a good movie.
Good movie. It was garbage water.
I wasn't going to say anything. I was just kind of sitting here.
I enjoyed it, man. I enjoyed it. But hey,
that animated series on HBO was fire, dude. I enjoyed that. If you have HBO, you should probably watch a couple episodes.
Again, I'm the wrong guy. I've never been a Spawn fan, so I'm not the guy to ask. I'm just listening to people who I view as intelligent and know their Spawn, and kind of absorbing it and thinking about if I ever want to read it, where do I jump in, that kind of stuff.
John's let me throw a wrench into this cog of joy real quick.
I learned from Alec.
if you're going to start off with Spawn, you got to start off at issue 1. So I guess Perry was sending out a whole.
God damn, that's a lot of reading.
No.
300 books, Rod. What'd you just decide?
I don't even start at 296. You'll be fine.
Serious homework, brother. First day of school, Rod just assigned me 300 books to read.
If you're gonna go big or go home, man.
Yeah,
I'm home. I'm already home. I disagree with that being a threat. I like being at home. I'm happy home. I'm going to go home more times than I will choose not to go home.
Yeah.
Going home. I'm going to pick home most of the time.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly, man. Exactly. All right, guys. So that's it. We're about to hit that hour mark. This is where I asked John and Perry, what you got, guys, coming up? So let's kick it off with Perry, sir. What you got coming up on your channel this week, and any new projects you got coming on?
So I've been playing a lot of video games lately, and it's been my joy, my entertainment. I've been taking a break from the lurking, so I started a new channel. I started a new channel. It's right there in the chat if John doesn't block it. God, what? I hit my own message. All right, I have a channel called Perry's_Gaming where I'm going to be live streaming me playing like World of Warcraft with Mr. John's Comics with Kids, because he is a nerd who likes to play Warcraft with me. And yeah, I'll be doing some other gaming stuff. I might go on Twitch here and there, and we'll see.
It gives me the option to hide user on this channel, like permanently hide you. So much power right now.
Oh, I don't have to talk about Battle Pug #1. Battle Pug #1, what is that? Volume 2 Battle Pug? Because I know Battle Pug came out before, but I don't know. It looked a little silly. I don't know. It's about a giant pug and a Conan riding a pug. Might be good.
I want to say Alex considered that for book club this week. This book sounds ridiculous. He's like, there's several people in our community that have pugs. We could easily just get one of them on, and this would be a riot. So it came down between the ridiculously silly book and the graphically inappropriately violent book, and of course, where Alec and I are going to go.
Oh yeah.
I want a pug. My wife won't let me get one because she's read and heard that the pug's eyes can pop out. That's the only reason why I don't have a pug in the house right now.
Oh man.
Yeah.
My uncle had a pug. I could never tell if he was looking at me.
There you go. Perry's in the chat. You can click on his channel. I won't block him this time.
There it is. That one. That's a cool channel. I'll be streaming
let it
hours.
I know people will be looking for his channel. There it is.
All right, John, Comics with Kids. What you got coming up on your channel, man? Any new storyline projects?
I got 2 of those that I'm editing. Yeah. But for this week, it's first week back to school, so I've been busy. I got the 2 shows on Wednesday. I got Comic Core Unlimited at 7:00 Pacific, and then I got Book Club at 8 on Alec's channel. We're doing, like I said, Tacoma Comics is joining us to talk Something's Killing the Children. And then on Thursday on my channel, I'm doing Top 5 We're bringing top 5 back around. Got Hialeah Comic Bro coming to join us. We're talking top 5 movies from the 1970s. We're going to do the decade of 1970s. I'm sure Perry has seen almost no movies in that decade. We're still going to go do it. 5 films, and it's going to be Fire Guy Ryan, Hialeah Comic, and myself. So if you want to talk about 70s movies, feel free to join us for that.
Awesome.
And then Friday, I'm doing the Friday Night Fights, referee Friday Night Fights on the Boy Who Had Sevens channel. Friday Night Fights are back.
And he might get drunk with us after that. Who knows?
Boy Who Had Seven?
No, Mr. John. I mean, hell, if boy wants to, if he wants to get slammed on my
Oh, you're
channel, I
talking
don't
about
mind.
late night with late time with Perry.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be on Shit Faced with Perry this week.
Oh man, Shit Face with Perry. It's a good title.
Oh, my girl Katie's in the house. What's going on, Katie from
Yo.
St. Augustine? We're staying safe during the storm. Great show, guys.
Heck yeah.
All right. So Marcus said, "What's up?" And he's got to come down here and hang out, man. We got to do an interview with Mark.
Yes, champ.
I had like 300 long boxes, man.
Yeah, Champ, I agree. Perry's learning old movies slowly but surely. But hey, sounds like on Thursday we'll be sharing at least somewhere in the neighborhood of 15 movies from the 70s he can check out.
I might know a couple.
I'll tell you, when Hialeah threw this idea out, I was like, well, I know 3 already. So it was really just a matter of picking 2 more to go with the 3.
Oh man.
But don't give me a movie that I'm gonna cry my eyes out later with my wife, man. It's like 9 o'clock at night. I put this movie on.
These are just the best ones from the 70s. I can't control if you're gonna cry like a baby about it. I mean, geez, bro.
You really want to say cry like a baby or the other word, but we'll leave that alone. We'll leave that alone.
I said baby. I know whose channel I'm on. I try to.
I was crying
I was on his
my eyes out,
channel.
man. That movie, the one with the.
I cry every time I watch that movie. I'm not.
My wife looks at me and I was like, I'm not crying. I'm not crying. Baby.
It's freaking beautiful, man. That bit when they're running on the sand as father and son.
Yeah.
When
Dare
they're
you
playing
not to
ping
cry.
pong,
I
and he
dare
just
you
looked
not
at
to
him.
cry.
Oh man.
Or when he just
they're
has to go
playing
back
ping
and
pong,
visit him for the last time. That's just like, come on, that's fire.
He's like, "What did I win?" He's like, "A kiss." I was like, "Oh man!" Like everything clicked.
Yep.
What a good movie.
As always, man, I'm your boy, Rod Rican. You can always find my channel at Justin Rican in his comics. If you like what you see there, man, hit the like button. Subscribe. Free giveaways every month. I got to do the free giveaway video. Holy crap, I got to go live on that one.
What are you going to give away? What are you going to give away?
I got everything. All my books are in the living room. I got everything. There's nothing here. It's like
oh, man.
But I have a whole stack of comics and 1 graphic novel. So we'll find out, man.
Just go into your long box and randomly pull books out.
No, I'm not doing that. I have all short boxes. All I have, all short boxes.
Oh man.
And guys, don't forget we have Saturday, man. It's gonna be the place to be. Hold on, I'm having a brain fart, man.
Who's coming Saturday?
Coast to Coast Comics. Coast to Coast
Coast.
Comics. My homie Jeffrey. Jeffrey was busy this past weekend. We had a very special guest this past weekend. Comic Time was in the house, guys.
It's a good one.
And,
you should watch it.
And Perry was there too. And feel free, every Sunday is the place to be. 4 o'clock, the shout out show. So that is it. That's all we got. Unless you guys want to mention something else, the show is over.
Well, Perry will have a finally get our movie review, stream it, skip it on Sunday. We had to reschedule a little bit. We got Bueller joining us on Sunday, and I'm making Perry watch a 4th movie this round because he's taking so long. So now you got to watch both of the movies I picked this week because Bueller and I have watched everything. So it's time for you to get on the
got
bus.
me watching like a movie and like they're like in an airplane and you can see the background. It looks crappy. I'm like, what is this?
Weekend at Bernie's. Watch Weekend at
visual
Bernie's.
effects
Man.
are just killing me.
What movie are you watching?
The movie he told me to watch. In the
Terminal?
in the beginning, they're going in an airplane, and he's like, "There's a snake."
Oh, Samuel Jackson is a snake in a plane.
Yeah, we got snakes on a plane.
I didn't tell you to watch Snakes on a Plane. What are you
I've
talking
had it with
about?
these mother snakes.
That is hot garbage, man.
You think I'm going to recommend Snakes on a Plane? What the hell is wrong with you?
God, man.
Oh man.
Oh, you might want to get Steve Whiting on your show. He's seen all the movies from the 70s.
There you go.
Steve Whiting knows where it's at.
He knows a thing or two.
He's seen a thing or two.
Yes,
The 70s is one of the best decades for movies, I got to say. So it's going to be tough to just have 5. It'll be hard. There's great movies there.
Saturday Night Fever. Great movie. All right, guys. Thank you for hanging out with us. Yo, the show is over. And stay tuned next weekend or follow these guys on their channels. They put out great stuff. The community, as always. Thank you for hanging
follow
out.
me on Instagram. I'm about to hit 2K. I'm like 1 away or 2 away. Come on, John, get out of here.
We don't want to. He'll lose 5 by the time he gets off.
That's what I get. I should never ask because then they just unsubscribe.
All right, guys. Have a good night. And as always, guys, thank you for the messages and everything's fine here in Florida. It was just started raining, just stopped, but we're doing fine. But prayers to everyone in the Bahamas. All right, guys. So with that being said, we are out.
Oh no, I'm spilling water. God.